Now we have been studying about the images formed by the concave mirror as we move the object closer and closer to the mirror, and we have studied all the cases. Next we will study, this is the last case in that series, where we have put the object very near to the mirror itself, very near to the pole. So the object is right here. Okay, of course we cannot put the object right here, of course, when the object at pole, because at the pole the mirror exists, so there is no way to put the object there. But ultimately that is what we are trying to understand. That is the case we are trying to understand, that if the distance between this pole of the mirror and this object is very, very small, infinitely small, then where would that image be formed? Okay, so subscribe to the channel, because we will be doing the same exercise for, this is the concave mirror, for the convex mirror, and then for the lenses as well. And of course questions will be asked from these classes. They are always asked, so definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to understand it. And we will be doing our understanding using our mirror equation. Okay, so for all the cases, that is what we have been using. So when we move the u, as the u tends to 0, okay, closer and closer to 0, this quantity becomes very, very large. Okay, so minus this quantity is become very, very large, which essentially means that 1 by f minus a very large quantity means that we have a very large negative quantity, but this is 1 by v, which essentially means that my v is a negative of very small quantity. Okay, because this is the reciprocal. So when I take the reciprocal of a very, very large number, I would get a very, very small number. The sign would not change, so negative would remain the negative itself. Okay, so that is what means. So what am I saying? I am saying that as I move this object very, very close to P, my image would also move in the other direction, in the negative side of the mirror, would also move close to the P itself. Okay, so that is what we are saying. Of course, the case where the object is directly at the P, that cannot be dealt with, because that is a physical impossibility. No matter how thin my mirror is, it can never have 0 dimensions. Okay, but ultimately that is something that we have to understand, that if the object is put very close to the mirror, the image also comes very close to the mirror in the negative direction. Of course, the image means being negative means that it is on this side of the concave mirror. It is on the back side, and it is virtual. That is what we are essentially saying. So we always have to denote the virtual images using dotted lines and all of those things which come with the virtual images. They have to be they come in this case when the object is placed between f and P in the case of a concave mirror. So hopefully things are very, very clear. To practice numericals on this on DoorstepTutor.com. That is your homework, more on.